230 episodes of Dub Life. That's what today marks. Can you believe it? 230. And that's not counting the life with the dubs and the things that weren't called anything. Just the fun. It's been a lot. We're back at Toylanta today. You'll see that next week. But first, enjoy this Dub Life. But if you're with me right now, in person, at Toylanta, leave in the comment section, roll it.
Dub Life, Natalie and Kaya too. If you ride the horse, say, make sure you squeeze it tight. It's Dub Life tonight. Safety.
That's right. Episode 230 of Dub Life. This Sunday, as you're watching this, if you're watching this the day it comes out, we are at Toylanta having a good time. I've been having a good time looking at the Four Horsemen Dragon, looking at the exclusives, hopefully not spending too much money, but probably spending too much money, and whatever else that we have going on, as well as I went to see Kaya's Championship and all that stuff. Those are things you'll see next Sunday, and probably through the week in the hunt videos. But for us, it's going to be a much more low-key, through the week type of episode. I do have all the toys from last week sitting on the table still that have not opened. So we will look at that, hopefully. I need to look at that because I got to get them open, cleaned off the table. So we'll definitely do that through the week. And then we also have, I think I'm going to try to go back to the Walmart and the GameStop that I had success in the last video. Not to all the other stores, but just to those two. And see if they have any more Pokemon or if they've gotten some more Pokemon or whatever, just to see, because I had good experiences there. I'd like to get some more. It's become one of our favorite things to do through the week is to sit and open up cards as a family. It's just I'm not going to pay aftermarket, so I've got to hunt, try to find them, which I'm doing on midweek videos as you're seeing as well. So I may do a little bit of that. We got toys to open up. I am live streaming with Seth and Diamond Dave today. Open up cards. I'm going to show you a little bit of that. It's going to be a good day, a fun day, fun episode of Dub Life with lots of toys, and I don't know what else. Update on Mom. She continues in the subacute rehab, has had some successes. She's, moving her left side of her body a tiny bit more each week. We're hoping for a big breakthrough. She has a lot more feeling in that part of her body now. Unfortunately, pain, but I think pain's a representative of a good thing because all the rehab she's doing, she's feeling the after effects, and she was feeling nothing several weeks ago. So I think that's a good thing. Your prayers and well wishes are certainly appreciated. If you're watching this as it comes out at noon, you could still come to Toylanta if you're close enough. It's open for several more hours today. Still time to get an exclusive or something like that. I do think there'll be an opportunity to buy the exclusives if they don't sell out online or maybe at another show. I'm not sure exactly. But I think plenty of folks will have them. Plus, the Toyland ATL 25 will be released as a regular figure from the Horseman as well without the exclusive parts later this year. So opportunities to get that if you want to. You'll see all the Toylanta coverage coming up through the next week from everybody that's there, I'm sure. And you'll get to enjoy that. So for us, much more low-key than what I've got going on, I'm sure, in real life as you're watching this. But we're going to enjoy it. We're going to open up some toys. We're going to do some things. We're going to have some fun. I think we'll start with a trip to Walmart and GameStop, though. Let's get going with another episode of Dub Life. No immediate optimism here at GameStop, especially when everybody's walking in and just looking right at the Pokemon, but we'll see. We have these Halo cards that they had in a recent hunt video. Looney Tunes, Chronicles, or Prism, WWE Prism. Pokemon empty. If you hadn't, would you have? It's kind of a cool binder. Looks exactly the same as it did a week ago. Just nothing. It's worth a try. Let's go to that Walmart and see. They did have some toys and stuff, but it's not a hunt video, and I'm not really hunting for that. But here, I don't know. I may just be in and out. I may just look at the cards and dip right back out because there's nothing.
Like you said, I just think same.
Is there any? No, I guess Walmart Collector Con stuff. I think I got it pre-ordered. I'll save that for the midweek. So May just dip in and out. This Walmart has their cards immediately in the front here. Man, that was where all the Stellar Chrome. I mean, there's nothing. They had little packs. I mean, I guess in that week, people are just going to buy whatever they can buy, just like I am. If you see Pokemon, you buy it. And if you're trying to get it for your kid, and then people that don't pay attention to the market think that some of that stuff may be worth money, and it's not. Certainly lots of it is. I don't think these things have a card in it, right? I think it's just a plush beanbag Pokeball. Premium snap binder. What's that? $12. I'm always looking for things to open with Seth. New low price $12. 2021 NBA Chronicles. It must be hot trash. What's this? $10. Kenny Pickett or Malik Willis. No, this box. I've opened some of these. They're nice cards. Say Herschel Walker, Trayvon Walker. $15. Although I will reveal pretty soon what my opening with Seth will be going forward. No wrestling at all. That is soccer, hockey, no Pokemon, no anime, anything. I don't know what Flex is. I mean, there's the old Dragon Ball Master starter sets, but in Digimon, like, this is not. What is this? Road to the Font. This is something we'll put in Seth's mystery opening box whenever we do that. Magic. Those magic sets must not be popular. Digimon must not be too popular. $8 for that. Maybe I'll go to the back and just check. May as well look, because maybe somebody hid something. Or whatever. Maybe something unexpected is back here. Is that the... Oh, that's... Yeah. It's a good Beetlejuice, I think. I mean, it's a good selection of stuff. Just not anything. There's the Michelangelo. Mikey. There's nothing we're looking for. Spider-Man's nice. Maybe there's some Pokemon in another area. You got anime. Dragon Stars out here. Uzui. I like him. I do like him. Come on, maybe they just decided to stock up the Pokemon section back here for some reason. Turtle stuff. Very little Marvel. Spider-Man Unlimited Chameleon. No. Empty Pokemon with the Smashing Pumpkins hitting us with it tonight. Star Wars. Gunther. David Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. Who is Tony D'Angelo? I don't even know who that is. Oh, Total Package Lex Luthor. Is that a towel? Can you make him Narcissus? I guess they made a Narcissus Elite a long time ago. I used to have. All right, nothing we need here. Kind of a waste of a lunch break, but worth a shot to see. Since there was quite a bit of Pokemon there a week ago. And Dragon Ball New Adventure, all of it is sold. All of it. But that's all right. We had a good time opening what we found. We still got several sessions worth of stuff piled up. But I know there's going to come a time where we're going to get all the way through the backlog, and I'm not going to have anything for when they want to open. So, pounding the pavement. But let's get back home. Back home, I think we showed you that. Things that have come in. All that you've seen. I had the Graveyard Skeletons come in from Four Horsemen. I ordered 2 sets of those. These are only $99 for a 4-pack. This is the same as Skeleton Legion Builder 2, but it's more gray. It has some masks and alternate heads, a bunch of hands under there, a few weapons. It's a cool set. I had these. These are the LED versions, I think. The new Mumra and Lionel. Yeah, you see different paint on the eyes, and I think the eyes light up somehow. Back to a slipcover. Yeah, there you go. You see the light up eyes. I think the same is true for Mumra. Can I get it off? Let's see. Oh, I feel like it. Something feels like rattle around in there. Let's see. I always got a hand run. Oh, he looks good though. He definitely LED chest, maybe even. To watch some reviews. Got a necklace. Oh, that sword is falling out too, so it's become quite loose. But I'll open these guys up along with the rest of the Thundercats in this video. I did have this come in. You've seen me almost buy this in hunt videos, but I got a booster box for like 50 bucks, which has 16 packs in it, so better than $5 each. The Psyduck that I've seen over and over again. I bought a Japanese version. CGC 9. Look at Psyduck. And then, that's actually for me, not for Kai. And then a secret rare alternate art. Got a PSA 10 of this golden Frieza. The one thing I don't love about the slabs is you can't see the hollow quite as much when they're in any sort of sleeve, but it has a lot of really cool golden purple hollow. So that come in as well. So these toys we're going to get open at some point in this video, and I wanted to catch you up on that. But now we'll go about the day and check back in a little while.
If I shoot up 95, it'll take me 10 hours and 30 minutes, and it'll cut red, white, and blue. Alan Ginter, 33 out of 85. Solo Sokoa.
Oh, how does that make you feel?
Like I'm the tribal chief.
Oh.
And everybody needs to acknowledge me.
A few clips for the NECA, or actually the card casino with Seth and David I. If you saw, if you watched that live stream, we are going back to the Funko casino in a couple weeks. We ordered Funko mystery boxes, and next week I will be revealing, but this video will come out after that I have bought a case of Shang-Chi cards. And we're going to be in the Shang-Chi casino. Oh my goodness. But it's bedtime now. We'll talk in the morning. All right, folks. It's actually about 2 days later. I did not have the opportunity yesterday to... things have been very busy. Between work and personal stuff and everything else. So I have not had the opportunity to start opening, but now we're going to start opening. We've got The Last Ronin, Night Watcher Michelangelo. We've already opened a couple of these. These are just kind of black, red, and white repaints of the other Last Ronin figures. I already cut this thing. But, you know, they're pretty cool. I actually like the color scheme. And I'm still a sucker that is buying all the NECA Turtles. You see that I've been trying to get the holopons and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Unsuccessfully so far. I did pre-order the stuff from the Walmart Collector Con. Rufus is having a drink. Hadn't had anything to drink 3 hours and decides as soon as I press record to have a little drink. Yeah, right, buddy. What's this called? Night Watcher... Mikey. Try to right in the tub. Great use of money, Dub. You're right. It is terrible. But it is what we are doing right now. See, he comes with very little. It looks good, though. These would all look good together. That color scheme. He just comes with nunchucks, alternate head, some alternate hands. That's it. Not that, honestly, I shouldn't complain about that because I think a lot of things come with just way too much stuff. When we open some of this Super 7, they're real chains. They're not. I mean, they're plastic. They're not metal. And the nunchucks. When we open some of the Super 7 stuff, we're going to get way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. None of those had any twist ties. That's a win. It looks like he's got quite a few, though. He's got 2 on each arm. Ugh. Can I get to those without... Yeah. I hate cutting these twist ties off. They end up... You find them for weeks. It's like, oh, have I opened toys recently? Well, I haven't found a twist tie in a while, so at least I haven't opened a NECA toy recently. That's for sure. Also, as of filming this, the Mythic Legion's Dragon has funded, which is awesome. and will be coming to my house in a couple years, year and a half maybe. And you'll be able to see it, well, you can see it right now, today, at Toylanta. If you are watching this the day it comes out, if you're not, that was probably your only opportunity to see it live before the campaign ends. I don't know if they're going to keep bringing it to other shows and the like once the campaign is over. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. Mikey. You know, it is what it is. At some point, I just have to make myself stop. Of NECA. I've made myself stop pre-ordering. I say that, but I pre-ordered the Walmart Collector-Con, Ace the Duck. And what else was it? Something else that they had that was not as good as Ace the Duck. I don't even remember. Mirage something. Wow. I can't remember what it even was, but there was something else that I pre-ordered that was on the Walmart Collector-Con there. Oh, Shogun Shote. Both like $50. So a little frustrating, but regular release pre-orders. That's what I've done better about, not doing anymore. So like all these new G.I. Joe went up. I don't have the last 2 waves of regular release G.I. Joe. Not only do I not have them, I didn't even pre-order them. If I find them, I'll make a decision then. And that's the thing, I used to pre-order 2 of everything. But I do pre-order the exclusives still just in case I can't find them. So like the Walmart exclusive Crystal Ball, the Target exclusive Diver 2-pack. I missed the Target exclusive Breaker. Hopefully I can find. The Pulse exclusive Snake Armor. That is awesome. But then like all the other figures they released in that wave or that have gone up for pre-order, I did not. So it's a marginally better. It may not be all the way better, but it's marginally better. Let's open some Super 7. We've got 5, is that right? 6 Super 7 figures. Thunderian Guard, a necessary figure if you have a Cat Slayer like I do. In fact, you should probably have more than 1. At least have 2, but I don't even have my Cat Slayer set up. I'm going to decide this weekend probably. It has to be this weekend. Box has a little bit of texture to it. Feels a little bit different. If I am going to... This weapon. Set up the Cat Slayer temporarily, which I should do. I'm telling myself this. I should set it up. I know where I can put it, where it's out of the way, like in the stair awning or somewhere, where it's out of the way, where people could see it if they're interested in seeing it. But because I need to test and see if anything broke. And I need to do that. And that may be its own special video. That may be this video, honestly, if I do it. That could be what happens. And just leave it there for Toylanta. And let, I host a party to kick off Toylanta. I would have hosted a party a couple days ago. And, some people never got to see that in person because if you didn't go to like PowerCon or San Diego Comic-Con or New York Comic-Con, you didn't see that in person. And I think it would be a cool thing for some folks to see in person that may be interested. So I may set it up, and it kills 2 birds with 1 stone because then we get to test and make sure. But then we got to put it back away too, and I would need to put it back away maybe even the next day. I can't just leave it there while I'm at Toylanta while Rufus is roaming around. I mean, you really won't do anything to it, but better safe than sorry. So I may. That is a possible thing. This guy actually looks really good. I think Super 7 has made some considerable strides. Just for some people, it may be too little, too late. But I think they've made some considerable strides with some of their stuff. And with like Thundercats and Turtles specifically, we are getting super deep into some things. So, but I think he looks good. I mean, this looks like a nice little 80s cartoon figure. I don't think that is a figure that's ever been made. I do not have a place to put him right now, so he will also go in the tub. Although I may set him on the Thunderian Guard, on the Cat Slayer. He has an alternate head. He's got his, guarding weapon, several alternate hands, and then 2 blasters, which I never would use. I think he looks pretty good. I'm not going to put stuff away yet because I do want to leave it out to mess around with a little bit. But I'm just trying to get it open at least for this video. I like him. I think he's pretty good. What do you think? You like him? Let's go over here and do Claudius. Claudius is Lionel's father and the original Lord of the Thundercats. On Thundera, Claudius commanded the Sword of Omens and maintained peace and order before the Thundercats were forced to flee the planet's destruction. Claudius seemingly perished when he remained behind to boost the guidance system of the Thunderian Royal Flagship, which carried Jaga and the Thundercats safely to Third Earth. So probably was not in a lot of episodes, would be my guess. I have no recollection of this. But I have just gone so deep with this Thundercats line. This is probably the deepest I've ever gone with an action figure line ever, because they've gone deeper with this in the Turtles. I guess G.I. Joe Classified, because I have all the vehicles, all the everything. But this is getting to some really obscure characters, along with even obscure vehicles, play sets. That's the most I've done. He looks good too. And I've been buying this line since the beginning, just like Turtles, Super 7 Turtles. As they have released, I have bought them all the whole time for, I don't know, 5 years. It must be the guidance system that he did what it said he did. One thing I like about Super 7, very little twist ties, very little tape. Somehow, for all of their faults, their unpackaging experience is quite pleasant, and it's collector-friendly packaging if that's what you want. If you want to keep it and put it back in. I used to keep it. Yeah, he has only one single twist tie in this entire package. That is it. In the whole thing. And yet, nothing had fallen out. Now, some of these others, I think when I get to Mum-Ra, it looks like he's had some stuff falling out. That's part of the trade-off you make. And if you're an M-Box collector, it's a real trade-off for some folks. You know, you don't want your pieces out and falling around if you're an M-Box collector. But for me, I just would rather there be less twist ties. It's a more enjoyable unboxing experience, etc., etc. Claudius. Let me put him there while I work on that. I think they've, like the new Turtles Wave, they've enhanced the articulation too, right? They've double joints on the, like, 2003 Turtles. Now, I have not pre-ordered Wave 2 of the 2003 Turtles, like the villains and supporters. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I'm not sure I'm going to go down the 2003 rabbit hole. I'm also not sure I'm going to go down the NECA 2012 rabbit hole. I don't have a lot of affinity for those. So, really none. I have no real affinity for those. So we'll see. We'll see. He's pretty good, huh? A lot better than the times. I mean, you know, Super 7's not for everybody, and it's not for a lot of people. I know that. But you know what? I like them. I've always liked them. He comes with a staff. I don't know what this is. It's like a piece of a nunchuck. Alternate head is nice. And at some point, whether that's in this house or we move or a new house or a store or something, I'm going to be able to set up the whole 80s everything with all the play sets and all the Super 7 figures and all the Turtles, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. It's time for the big one. Continuing along, I had to get situated, clean up. Oh, I have all my bags and tools. This guy's big. Luna and Amok. These are the Lunatacs, some of the Lunatacs. Luna is the cruel and temperamental leader of the evil Lunatacs from the Moons of Plundar. She's the brains behind the Lunatacs' devious schemes to thwart the Thundercats. Luna is rarely seen without her loyal steed, Amok, whom she uses for transportation and muscle. Immensely strong, Amok can punch holes through walls and incapacitate enemies with his bear hug. Amok is fiercely loyal to Luna and will protect her against any threat, including the other Lunatacs. This is going to be a cool one. This inbox not great because you can't see Amok real well. Kid's got all the hands, and I mean, he's just a big boy. Again, look at this. This is just so deep. And I think we'll have all of the Lunatacs here eventually. I mean, he's cool. I'm not going to lie to you. He's cool. Not that I ever really lie to you. I'm just saying. That's a cool toy. A lot of times, see, this guy has all this paint on him. A lot of times people say that Super 7 just has molded plastic, but even if that is plastic, I think it looks good. And this is only for like the real, like if you didn't grow up with Thundercats, like truly grow up watching Thundercats, you would not be interested in this. It's almost where, like, I was interested in them, and, you know, I stopped buying them for a little while, and then I was only buying, like, the main line, or the main characters, and then Entertainment Earth had the clearance sale, and Big Bad Toy Store around the holidays, and I bought the ones I was missing, and then I was like, I had so much fun opening those, if you remember. I was like, all right, I'm back in. These are getting better, even if they're characters that aren't as, you know, well known as Lion-O. These are just getting better and better and better. And it's hard to ignore that. Boy, Luna has just got itty bitty little pieces. And not just because Amok is huge, but she is tiny. Tiny. Let's see if I can get that last little hand out. So Luna, I'm going to give her own bag to. Luna. And it's a cool little figure. She's got alternate head, screaming head, lipstick head. She's got like her, you know, probably her mush tool to like make him move. And extra hands, tiny little pointer hand. You probably can't even see that. He is going to need a big box, or a big bag. I'm opening the big bags. I have been getting my storage bags from Amazon because they have just storage bags, not like food safety bags. So I guess they're not food rated, but that's great because I'm putting action figures in them. And so they don't need to be able to keep a sandwich for lunchtime or anything like that. This is Amok. He's a big old puppy, is what I see. He's got this head with the moon on it. This is like almost like him sleeping, getting petted. He's got extra hands. Let's see how he is packaged in there. Even a big guy like this, we've got one twist tie. We've got two. Is that going to be all? One more around the tail. So three. Is that now? Feels like this would be one other one, maybe? No. Just three. Oh, there is one more on his front leg. So this humongous gentleman had the same amount of twist ties that were on Michelangelo's arms on the NECA product. And he was in his package perfectly fine. Didn't fall out. Also had to come from overseas. And it, you know, it wasn't the world's most laborious unboxing project like it always is with NECA. Or used to be, especially back in the day of the Target Toon 2-packs. Those first Target Toon 2-packs, those are things of legend. I have talked about those so often. The pain in the butt it was. 77 twist ties is what it felt like. We're on those guys. All right, let's look at this big boy. Okay, I guess he could stand up too. Yeah, so like he, almost like a gorilla. He's cool. Yeah, I like this guy. I like characters and creatures and interesting things. He's cool. Amok. Just like Robert Bill is going to be cool, I believe. So those are the Lunatics we started. These are the Burbles, right? Something like that, I think is what they're called, if I can remember right. Robert Bill. The Burbles, I was right, and their leader, Robert Bill, are among the first species the Thundercats encounter upon their arrival to Third Earth. Like all Burbles, Robert Bill is gentle and a pacifist by nature. Despite being robots, the Burbles eat organic food and grow their own Burble fruit. After defending the Burble village from the Trollocs, Gianters, and Mumra, the ever-loving, Robert Bill and the Burbles befriend the Thundercats, offering them food and helping them build the cat's lair. Good timing on these guys coming out too. Cat's Lair has just recently come out, and they are friends to the Cat's Lair. Robert Bill. Very neat. Oh, what is this? This is a little document. I usually don't see any paperwork with Super 7, so this must be some sort of... I wonder if this is... I don't know what that is. Maybe this is, like, did they have a drawing showing how to build Cat's Lair? Is that not for me? Is that actually an accessory? I think it is. It's like the schematics of the Cat's Lair. He's got a very nice knife. He has 6 extra hands. That is a fair amount. It's like 2 different hinges, open hands, fists, and more expressive hands. This figure is great. This is a good wave of Super 7. There's the like more robot-y head. And then there's a torch. It's a nice torch. Looks like they're fruit they eat. And a lantern. And then he just has the one twist tie. Robert Bill. I wonder if they're going to make more. I hope they're going to make the burbles. At this point, when you're... I know that they've announced the rest of the Lunatics, or at least I feel positive they have. I say no. I know that they have, but I'm 99% sure. Come on, Robert Bill. Come to your new home. You don't have to live in this anymore. You can live with me. You may even not have to go into the... We can find a home for Robert Bill. He's cool. Let's get him standing right. Let's just leave him right there. Robert Bill. That's a cool action figure. The 2 of these, the Luna Namuk and the Robert Bill, are going to be on my list for to consider for figures of the year. I make that list as I go. Like each time I open something, if I feel like it's cool enough for me to consider later, I put it on the list. And then I look at that list at the end of the year and figure out what my actual winners are. Because the way my mind works is if you're not good enough to make the list immediately upon opening, you're probably not good enough at the end of the year. And, you know, every once in a while, there is things that just grow on you through the year. But they're usually, I mean, I don't say this is a top 10 figure. I just say, I need to look at this more. That's kind of the way I do it. I should consider more of this in the future for figure of the year. And so there's a lot. I mean, I already have probably 20 figures on there here in March. It's because there's a lot of Mythic Legions figures that are on there. And, you know, just whatever. Lots of various things. I'm going to leave him right there. I'm just going to leave him right there so you can look at him. Other things we're going to open. We've got LED Lion-O, which has back to the slipcover, really cool packaging. I hate it, but I am going to throw it away. But it's back to the slipcover style. It does say on the side, LED, eyes light up. This is the new sculpt. So this is the sculpt that is on the Lion-O that is hanging in Targets. That's a lower cost. It's the reason I have not bought that figure is they had said they were making an Ultimate using that sculpt. And it does look like his skin tone is better in this. Now, how do we make his eyes light up will be an interesting thing. But we'll find that out together. He does have a second tray. None of the ones we've opened in a while have had a second tray. They used to always have a second tray. I mean, there was a lot more in the package for less money with Super 7. They're kind of different than the Horsemen. Prices have gotten more expensive. This looks like the sword may glow in the dark. Just looking at the color of them. I think those swords probably glow in the dark. Or black light or something. And they've been raising the prices and putting less in the packaging over the years. The Horsemen have kept their prices the same or marginally raising them, like $2. Super 7 raised it $10. And then putting more in the package. So it's just a different different approach, I guess. I'm trying to see how these eyes might light up. That's a face plate. I don't know. I'm not sure. This is live, folks. Live as I'm recording it, not live for you. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a battery thing. It's got alternate hands. He's got a claw shield. That's a gripping hand. A claw shield that can hang on his belt with a peg hole. And then this might be sight beyond sight face. Certainly with the eye makeup rolling. I do not know what this effect is. Oh, it's the little dinosaur. The little two-headed, the vision thing. What I want to see is how do these eyes light up? Because you don't get any instructions with Super 7. So if I can't figure it out, I'll be watching a YouTube video. Maybe, I don't think is it LED? Has it got a button? Okay, it has a pull tab on the back. So let's find out together what happens here. Oh, all right. So I think I took that off. It raised his head up. I should have taken out the back. All right, so now I have a neck on. Right there. Oh, they do light up. And because of the neck, they're all going to light up. Now he's going to have very limited neck articulation as a result. Oh, I don't know what I did there. Got to get it back down in there. But they do. They definitely light up. That's cool. That approach is the simplest for companies to do. LED is just to put the batteries in the neck, but then you just significantly limit head articulation, which some people don't love, including me. I guess find a way to get that to snap back down in there. But the sculpt is good. Yeah, you see even the thing just moves around. There we go. You lock it into place like that. Okay, I understand. You like twist it down and it locks into place. So you get, yeah, I mean, you get very minimal. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. It does move. It does move. But he looks cool. I mean, it is definitely it's generally an improvement on the Lino sculpt. But your mileage may vary, right? Because if you don't want the LED, man, that joint feels pretty tight there. I'll probably leave that one alone. Oh, there we go. Got it. Gotta be careful with your toys right out of the package. Like when I open these skeletons, I'm not gonna do much with them. Yeah, he's good. He looks good. Good sculpt. Will he replace the Lino I have? If I decide to take it down, he's up there with the Thunder Tank and all of that. So I don't know that I'm gonna take all of that down right now. I know I'm not going to take it all down right now, but generally, but I may. And replace them and put the ones I like more. Switch out Mumra and Lino. Speaking of, let's open Mumra right now, and then we will maybe take a break. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. But that's pretty good. I mean, the batteries are included. I appreciate that. I'm always a fan of the batteries being included and not having to go dig and go through what the only reason I have a supply of all those batteries is all the Hot Toys I buy over the years. And so then I just got tired of looking for Iron Man batteries. So I just bought a huge amount of them. And now I got a bunch of extra wires. This is a cool box. It's a shame to throw it away, but not that big of a shame. All right, same thing, Mumra. Now, as opposed to what I have been talking about, because he does not have twist eyes, he's got stuff that is loose in the package. And that can cause a problem because you can have paint rub that happens, things get broken. I'm hopeful none of that occurred here. We'll see. So this sword, like his sword separates. And it was packaged separate. It doesn't look like it's broken. Yeah, you can put it back together. And then he's had multiple of his hands. 2 hands were loose rolling around. I like this blue. I like this more than, this also says eyes light up. So he's going to have the same kind of LED gimmick. I like this more than, we've gotten a few Mumras. We got a few Linos too because we got Cold Lion-O and Mirror Lion-O. And Mumra we've got in this sculpt, the red and black one. Is that it? Just regular Mumra, the Ever Living, and then the red and black one? No, there's another one. Glow in the dark, maybe? There's like withered Mumra that glows in the dark, like the old man Mumra, but not the Ever Living. I don't know. It's like the ancient spirits of evil. Here's the amulet. The rest of these hands that did not fall out in shipping. It's got 6 extra hands, good hands. I mean, he looks really good. Really good. He's got this nice soft goods cape. I think the Mumra, the original Mumra, really made this line kind of get some traction early. If you remember, like, early Super 7 stuff was pretty hard to get. You could get expensive. You know, you weren't easily finding that first wave of Ninja Turtles, the first wave of Thundercats. They did re-release the first wave of Ninja Turtles. And then people over-ordered, like, lots of things. Oh, there's even, like, soft goods, like, rags. All right, so let me take out that. And then let's see, how do I get his neck? There we go. Let's turn it on. Oh, yes. With the red glow. Come on now. Oh, and the chest lights up too. That's neat. That's a cool figure. That is a cool figure. These are significant improvements over the first ones. But I wish they would release these colors and sculpts and accessories just without, because you don't have to have the light up and pay the money for the light up to have all that. And they probably will. I'm sure they'll repaint these. You know. But they're really good. I like them. That's all my Thundercats I had to open. And that was a lot of Thundercats. And I'm happy with them. I'm happy. Let's continue. Now we have, that was all Super 7. Oh, and the one NECA. 4 Horsemen. Graveyard Skeletons. This was a pre-order before Halloween, right before Halloween, like maybe in the month of October, and it arrived in March. That's a very quick turnaround, 6 months. And these are the Skeleton Legion Builder 2s with some extra feet and hands, and like there's a vampire head and a pumpkin head. They are in more of a gray, but they're not as dark gray as the ones that come with the dragon. These were 99 bucks for these 4 skeletons. It's a good price for a 4-pack. And can be used in anything. The Amazing recently put up an army builder video, and in that thumbnail you see 8 of these attacking like his Mezco character of himself. I think it looks really good. Back looks great. Nate Barch, our buddy who does the art for the Horseman packaging, I'm assuming did this because he does the art for most of it. He doesn't do all of it. He does have someone else that does a little bit. Most of it does. And let's get these guys open. Now again, just like with the Super 7 stuff, I mean, that's what this little piece of paper that you see in my hand, it's going to say, hey, things could arrive a little bit stuck, cold, you know, use heat, whatever. It's got a book. Looks like this might have come with some sort of book I'm not familiar with. It does have a book or something. Huh. I don't know what that is. Nate, I love you, buddy, but I will also throw away this package. Look at the inside. It's cool. Can you see that in the inner piece with the kind of like old church in there? Similar to what's on the back, but bigger. So it has this book. Oh, it's like I wonder if this is a book they would have normally made for like Toy Fair. So it's kind of about the company it has currently available in early 2025. Oh, it has some of all the different waves. That's a cool book. These are all... So Necronominus has gotten here. Mythic Legions All-Star 6 is next. Mythic Legions Rising Suns. Mythic Legions Ashes of Agvendor. Mythic Legions Reign of the Beasts. Legacies of Mythos has Beathair the Dragon, which has now funded. feel like Rufus crop dusted me. Where you at, buddy? Maybe I crop dusted myself. Cosmic Legions, Ox Crew, Thraxon, and Hero Zone. Next two Cosmic Legions waves. Those both come this year. Summertime, hopefully. Figura Obscura. This is all stuff we've seen already. Figura is always surprise drop, so they're not going to have anything new. Maybe they'll have some sort of teaser. Past releases. Just shows you all the complete checklist of Figura Obscura. The retailer, special editions, the book with the Silver Knight Legion builder. It has the role-playing game, which we're excited for. And then it says you're invited back to the graveyard October 2025. So it looks like these, maybe it's going to be the zombies. Maybe you'll get zombies as a 4-pack. That's a cool little book. That is going in the bathroom. That's for the toilet for you to read. That's a good little thing to look through. I might leave it out here on the counter for a little while. All right, so behind you've got 2 spears, 2 swords. What is wrong with me? 2 shields, 2 shield handles, 12 different hands, elongated feet. Maybe it's just extra feet. Maybe you can turn one of them's hands into feet. Maybe one of them are longer feet because they're like for orcs or something. You got a skull mask. Then up here, you've got another skull mask. You've got this alternate head, which I'm assuming is a vampire head or an orc head, and that's what the feet are for. For this skull. I think it's an orc skull. And then the pumpkin head. It's a lot of stuff for $100. And some new pieces like those masks I know are new. I do not want to break anything. Let's see if we can get this out. It's usually Horseman stuff. Not too hard to get out. And they don't have a lot of twist ties. Cosmic are a pain in the butt to get out. I like this kind of gray tone shields. 2 shields. I mean, these are not going to be. I don't think there's going to be very little, if any, paint on any of this stuff because it is so low cost, $25 each, and the same price for retailers. Retailers also offer these for $99.99. So and a lot of the retailers have no tax free shipping. It's pretty doggone cheap. $100. If you get $99.99 no tax free shipping. And you get 4 skeletons, $25 each, to fight your whatever. I actually figure I have lost a finger. I've lost a hand package. Something. Hold on 1 second. I have found it. I am not the best with little things. And so it's enough, it's truly a builder pack, right? Because you've got 4 base, bodies, but they do have heads, so you can just, it's not like you need all the hands with all the figures. Yeah, so these are longer. So there's a longer feet and a longer hands for whatever creature. I'm guessing it's an orc, maybe. I mean, I know they said, I just don't remember. Something that's a little bit longer, I don't think a vampire necessarily. Look how long that finger is comparatively. So whatever it is, you can have the dead skeleton of a different character, whatever it is you want in your life. And the different feet, the feet are a little bit bigger. The fact that they have feet and hands and a skull for this means there's something. Maybe. In the Necronominus wave, did we get... This is cool. That's like a head mask. I wonder what they're going to use these for. Because I don't think they would have made the tooling for this at this price point, right? They were going to make it for something else. So that's got to be an orc. But it's got the overbite and not like the tusks, so maybe it is a vampire. Maybe it is a vampire. I don't know. You've got another skull mask. And you've got pumpkin head. Which I don't know that I'll use the pumpkin head. Maybe. It's neat. I'd rather have pumpkin head than no pumpkin head. So it's a lot of stuff for $100. Good value. Fun to play with. The Skeleton Legion Builder 2. One of the most fun figures last year. One of those surprise releases that happen that tend to get a lot of attention, like the Legendary Barbarian right now. That hopefully I was able to pick one up at Toylanta, because that's the current really exciting one that people are enjoying. I am not going to play with these much or articulate them, because again I need to heat them up. But I will show you the way the masks work here in a second. So they each have 2 twist ties on them, since this has become a twist tie discourse video. You probably like that more than the card video, but cards have been enjoyable for us as well. I appreciate those that have given a lot of positive feedback. You know, if you've watched here a long time, you've seen us do a lot of Pokemon over the years, as Kai is interested in it, and if it's available. You know, sometimes it's just impossible to get, like right now. So it's hard. I'm pounding the pavement to try to get the kiddo Pokemon. She's very much into it right now. And, you know, I mean, she's a human like the rest of we are. The fact that you can't get it makes it even more desirable, right? Like, that's the way that collecting and rarity and hype and all those things work. Like it or not, it is what happens. Often we want something because we can't have it. That makes us want it even more. So let me put one of these guys. Oh, he stands right there. They're great. And then you can see the difference in the skull or the pumpkin. But like these masks, you just put them over the top. Let me try to figure that out, what you do exactly. And I guess you just kind of pressure fit it, which is interesting. I think I'm more likely to use that on something else. I actually don't know what I'm gonna use those for. But they're very cool. There's the back side, the front side. These 4, I'm actually gonna put all of them out with my rainbow skeletons, but I'll put their accessories away. What is this called? The Graveyard 2024 I'm gonna put on there, just in case. Yard skeletons. But these guys will go on display. It's only their accessories that will go in the tubs. They will have a home. I should not have used that bag. Oh no, okay, it'll work. The spear sometimes won't fit in the bags that I want them to fit in. So they come with a lot of stuff. Look at the longer feet. Let's see, can you see that? I don't know, it's really hard to show. It's probably 10% longer. I'll look up. Before the end of this video, I will know what were the alternate parts. I'm guessing vampire. I thought it might be orc, but then looking at it, I think it's vampire. All right, moving on. Put this somewhere I won't get messed up. Yes. Joy Toy Warhammer Sanguinius, who is the Primarch of the 9th Legion of the Blood Angels, the ones with the wings. This dude's awesome. Thanks to my man, The Amazing, for helping me get this at the best possible price and the quickest. I appreciate you, buddy. He and Greg Cook are kind of my friends in arms on the Joy Toy side of the house. Don't have a lot of other people I know that do much of Joy Toy. I did see that Joy Toy's official account posted about backing the dragon to put with your Joy Toy figures, which I thought was great. Good for them to put with your Warhammer. All right. Look at all the stuff he's going to come with. Primarchs have really nice packaging, but again, I throw it away. It's hard. I shouldn't, but I just can't keep storing empty boxes. And these guys, I get them on display. I love them. Woo! Woo! Even through all the plastic. Look at that gold. Look at that gold. And the way they do it is they have the plastic, hard plastic and soft plastic molded together. That makes it very easy to get out. So he has this. I think this is his main weapon. The jewel on it. Very cool spear. I wonder if that is too long. That is the... See if this piece is... I think I'm going to have him hold this, actually. Oh, I don't know. He's got some cool weapons. He's got this sword. And then he's got this really, really cool sword. It has that on the hilt. And then he has a gun, double barrel pistol. Because remember, this is way in the future, fantasy and sci-fi, almost steampunky. It's got a lot of hands to hold all the different weapons, trigger hands, etc. It's got your Joy Toy branded that stuff, whatever we call that stuff. And then here he is with his it's like cheetah print. The one thing, or leopard. The one thing I don't love is that the robes are they're hard goods, and basically, if you want to change them to soft goods, you've got to destroy the original one. So I have done that with some of them. They can never go back to being what they originally wore. So he's got several holsters, pistols. He's got the cheetah print. Man, Joy Toy stuff is just magnificent. Remember, this is 1/18 scale, but I mean, this is a 1/12 scale skeleton, and I mean, y'all know how big Super 7 stuff's even bigger. 1/10 scale Lion-O. So he's a big boy. And then underneath the foam, we're gonna get the little Joy Toy stand that they always include. Another of this. We can army build that. But the piece de resistance, well, we get a even bigger stand here. Flight stand. Let's get it all out. Make sure I don't miss any pieces. So very sturdy, very thick and sturdy flight stand there, with all custom made foam or custom fit foam to the parts. Very nice. And then you get these amazing wings for him. Look how big those are. I mean, this is a wing. This is the skeleton. Can you see that? The wing is bigger than the 1/12 scale skeleton. So you compose them with these magnificent wings on them that look like they're 3 different places they're segmented. So they can even extend, you know, way up on him, however you decide to do it. And they could also collapse down pretty good, like that. So these are cool. These are very nice. Joy Toy continues to be, I think, make some of the very, very finest action figures in the game. Whether they're not there for you or not is a different conversation. Everything doesn't have, you know, everything's not everybody's fandom, but, you know, I collect Mythic Legions that are created. They're created IP. So it doesn't matter to me that I didn't grow up with Warhammer. I didn't grow up with Mythic Legions either. Sorry, you can't see me at all. But I love these guys. I think they're awesome. I think they're absolutely awesome. So that is Sanguinius and the skeletons. And now we're going to move to 6 scale. We have 2 Stranger Things 6 scale figure, which I haven't opened a 6 scale figure in a long time. Let's continue. We've got Hot for Hopper, Victoria's favorite Stranger Things gem hopper, season 1, I think. And then interestingly enough, that finishes kind of the main cast of season 1, but then we've got season 4 of Vecna, which, I mean, Vecna's super cool. They have not solicited any more of these, I don't think. This is 3-0, who I like. I like them as a 6 scale company. I like them as an everything company. There's just lightness there. I think they do a good job. They're much lower cost than other 6 scale companies, but they also make the die-cast Marvel figures, die-cast Transformers that are smaller scale and bigger scale. And I think they do a really good job. I've been buying 3-0 for so long. Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, 6 scale, all kind of stuff. So I am a fan. I am a fan and a supporter of 3-0. So it always comes with your sheet. It looks like maybe a newspaper accessory I've just dropped, similar to the other accessory that we had earlier for the Burble Bear. Yeah. Will not be using that accessory. 3-0 do not include a stand. That is one of the downsides of them. But often 6 scale stands are too big and they're hard to fit into a DTOF. Now, if you have them on a loose display, you need it, but not on a DTOF. So flashlight. He's got his revolver. Excuse me. He's got, this looks like it's going to be a watch. Or maybe Maybe, did he get a friendship bracelet? No, sir. Don't you go bark at those bad dogs. He's got 5 hands, so probably one of them is a flashlight holding hand specifically, or a pistol hand specifically. Since it's based on a real representation, you're not going to have the pistol holding hand, or it's going to be whatever he held it with. That is a watch. That's a good. You can't see that. I'll try to go over it later. And a walkie-talkie. When you get the 6 scale accessories, you can see some really, really neat stuff. Even though it's still like these are gonna be sunglasses. They look good and they feel good. But sunglasses are just a hard thing to get a figure to wear because it doesn't really hook on the ears, and it's like an old school pen. What's this gonna be? A pocket knife, maybe? Yeah. It's like all the things that he probably has in his pocket. I don't even know what that is. So, I don't have any idea. Is that different eyebrows? I don't know. Just a tiny, tiny little thing that I should look at the instructions for. I think that's everything. Oh, he's got his hat. He's got his hat here. Oh, and then extra pegs tucked away down there. Good use of all the packaging places. Extra pegs were in the indentation where they were protecting the hat. And then he's in his police outfit. And here we go. Yeah, I mean, let's put his hat on him. Let's see. Is that the greatest David Harbour light? It's hard to do because my camera is low. I apologize. Lightness in the world? Probably not. But it's pretty good, and it is half the price of what a hot toy would be. I actually think it's pretty good. I'll show you from an overview. These are going to be hard because of the way I have the camera mounted, which is not mounted. It's leaning up against Nintendo World Championships Legend of Zelda looking gold Nintendo cartridge. I'll show you when I take it down here in a second. Because I am very curious, actually, to see what those little... Yeah, see, you look at the back. And just, you put the pin in his pocket and all these kind of little things. I do keep my 6 scale boxes because 6 scale and statue boxes, pain in the butt if you don't keep them. You almost never resell it if you want to, but it's hard to move them. They get broken. The lightness gets messed up. The bottom of his shoes. I like it that even the bottom of the shoes have the tail. These have a home. I have a Stranger Things 3.0 shelf now in a detail since I moved things around recently, so they do actually have a home. I think they'll fit there. I've got that huge Demogorgon in there, which does complicate things a little bit. He has basically nothing because he's going to have such extensive sculpting. So like a big old hand, the stretching out where he's trying to corrupt them. He's got a fist, and then like a splayed out hand. That's it. Because I am sure, you get something like this. What are you gonna, the body with a soft goods on any adult figure, like a human figure, you can reuse that body tons of times in 6 scale. Something like this, there is only so much you're gonna do. Wow, this is cool. Feels cool. It feels creepy because it's soft. It's not just hard plastic. It's like feels like he has it's almost like they've put like almost a lifelike overlay over the top of it. You can feel like the regular don't save the plastic, Dub. We know this rule in 6 scale, and here I am doing it. Saving the plastic. I don't know, it's hard to describe what it is I'm encountering feeling this. It's soft like flesh, but it's also definitely got like points of articulation in the inside. So it's maybe it's a better and similar version to the Todd McFarlane diaper that are on a lot of the DC figures, or almost all of the DC multiverse figures, in the crotch, that while potentially ugly, has helped some of those figures become better, I think. So it's not necessarily bad. I know they're out there. As soon as I finish Vecna and I show these people what they look like, then we'll go out there. I promise. He just wants to go outside. So it's cold suddenly here. Even this is about a week and a half ago you're watching it. It suddenly has gotten very cold. We've had like 80-degree day and it's like 40 and cold today. No, oh yeah, so it's almost like a seamless body. Hey, you can't see the joints at all except the hand. So it's one of those that you got to be careful with because it's like a seamless, rubbery, naked body. And then a stainless steel frame underneath. Let me take this down and show you so I can let him out. All right, there's Hopper. Better look at the likeness. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. It's not as good with the hat off, but he always has his hat on. David Harbour, we love David Harbour. Red Guardian, about to be in Thunderbolts. There's his clothing, and there's a look at back now. You see just the seamless. You can't see any joints. Look at that Honda. Let me see if I can zoom in. Those little things. You see that? And then that one over there. I have no idea what those are. I watched a video. It is that piece of the hair, which comes off. It has tiny magnets so that you can put sunglasses in if you want them with the sunglasses. Let me see if I can put that back together. I'm gonna lose that. I understand now. They're interchangeable and it'll have a room for the sunglasses. I ain't touching them ever. Never am I taking them things out. Sorry, buddy, no sunglasses for you. All right, I gotta take Rufus outside and then we're gonna go right there. It's out of focus. There it is. All right, let's finally get done with our toys on the table. Whole episode, basically, toys on the table. With the beautiful Ramen Economical Vehicle 04. I don't remember what its proper name is. Maybe just 4, Rev 4. Beautiful packaging. This is the A-Team van. The Rev Ramen Economical Van is a 1/12 scale vehicle model for 6-inch action figures made for collectors who wish to complement their collections with a van that can accommodate a driver, a passenger, plus a large volume of cargo space. Features rolling wheels with rubber tires, front wheels that pivot, 5 opening doors, driver, passenger, sliding side door, opening rear door. Seats also feature removable armrests along with movable steering wheel. The Rev Recoil, that's what this is called, is also equipped with magnetic points that accept the add-on parts. Again, beautiful box art. So you could have bought this one. You could have bought an all black one with some of the add-on parts to make it look like a Punisher van, or a plain black and a plain white. The plain black and plain white, I believe they were $99 plus shipping, something like that. And I think some of these may still be on Big Bad Toy Store. I don't know that for sure, but I think. So let's open this guy up. Similar box, maybe the exact same box dimensions as the Ramen Racer, I'm not sure. I thought about doing a review on this because I did appreciate Ace and the good folks at Ramen. They allowed me to look at the sample of this from Joe Fest when they showed it off for the first time last year. This thing went up for pre-order like October-ish, September-ish of 2024, and I've had it for like a month in February. So it's in big foam. There you go. Lift it off. Ooh, immediately I'm happy. So the other ones didn't have as much paint. This one was something like $139 maybe, and it has the extra accessories, and it is more painted versus just cast in the color, or whatever the case may be. Try to get this thing out without doing any damage. Oh, it's all in one package, huh? Yeah, all in one. All right. Not a difficult thing to unbox at all. Ooh. Look at that. Beautiful item. That is beautiful. I'm just sitting here playing with it. I'm not showing it to you. Beautiful. Man, that's so cool. All right, so I should have a little extra set of goodies here in the back. Let me look at this package here so I can see what I do specifically to it. All right, man, that's a big thing just right in your face, huh? So in the cargo container, I had that. I'm gonna have to take the camera down to show you a lot of this. Let's see what we're working with. Should be all the parts, and I did have the prototypes of these parts. That's why I went with this one. I don't have a strong affinity for the A-Team necessarily. I don't dislike it. It's just, that's forever ago. You know, I was a little kid. I have better affinity for like the cartoon, Mr. T and all that animated. I know much more than the actual, the A-Team itself, because it's a little bit before me, I think. A little bit. I just took the thing off and I need to leave it on. So this is like a rear spoiler with magnets. Let's see if I've got it right. There it goes. Pops right in place if you put it where it's supposed to go. Then these are going to be the mirrors. I do not want to damage them. This has got like upgraded, like thicker mirrors. You know, like a conversion van does. It even has a little, I wonder if you can see that. Yeah, it's reflective. So, which way do they go? I love these vehicles. I have way too many vehicles, but I don't know. They give me joy. They give me joy. I guess it can only really go one way. So that guy on there. Let's see what we do. I did not want to. Well, I guess could it go the other way? I guess it could go that way. There's a small side and a big side. I don't know. I don't want to put it on wrong. I'm going to take my time with that and not just try to jam it in to a place it doesn't belong. You've got this very beautiful. Where's it going? Right there. Yeah. Oh, did you hear that thing snap into place? Those are really strong magnets. Ace the team did a really good job with that. This is going to be the brush guard. See if I can do that without hurting myself. I don't know if that's magnets. That may be pegs. You can't see what I'm doing. Oh no, it has magnets. Those magnets. Just can't see what I'm doing. Do it. Oh, this thing looks so good. After having the prototype, it's so cool to see it come to life. I don't have time to go dig out. There we go. That's where it goes, right? To dig out that prototype. But one day I will. And compare the real thing to the finished product. That looks good. Show you that. Of course, the Ramen Racer ended up being a fantastic product. And recently they concluded the Musk at the early bird pricing, which is the first ramen product category I did not buy. And you say, Dub, why didn't you buy it? Do you think it wasn't very good? No, I think it's awesome. But like I said, I've got 2 NECA turtle layers. I've got all of the NECA street dioramas. And none of them, they have nowhere to go. I can't put them anywhere. I have no room. And I keep buying these big things. I mean, I don't know where to put this guy. That magnet is not quite as strong as the rest. But I'm also not completely sure that I know what I'm doing. Magnet. All right, so you loop it from underneath. And where is the magnet on the thing? It's like that. Oh, you gotta put it in an angle. Maybe that'll help me out there. Yeah, it helps me out. Better to actually look at what you're doing. So it's just, I just don't have room to put it, and it's not cheap. You know, like this thing at $100 or whatever it ended up being is such an unbelievable thing. Plus, you know, it's smaller. I mean, than that Musk playset is the size of 2 turtle sewers and 2 turtle street scenes, of which I already don't have room for. Just already. Is this door open? Let's see. Oh, that is so cool. It's so cool. Look at that thing. This thing is awesome. Ace, you guys, awesome. Awesome work. I love ramen. I've loved them for a long time. I've been day one since they were just posting on Facebook, soliciting with the Centurions, the 80s Commanders, which I have a great affinity for myself as well. There we go. That's how that thing popped. Just helps to look at what you're doing and not the camera, and you can get done what you're trying to get done. Just makes your life a little bit easier. plugs right in when I actually pay attention to the toy and not to everything else I'm doing. You see that there, the guard, or the mirror. And these are hyper limited things too. It's not, there are not a lot of these things made, so you know, I don't know what the piece count is, but you know, it's probably thousands, but it's not tens of thousands, I don't believe. Man, that is cool. That is cool. Let me close it up. Get everything on there. Put this cap back on. I keep knocking off magnets. Come on, magnets. And there we go. The recoil, fully armored now. Ramen economical vehicle rubber tires. And again, all this stuff you could just pop off. I think if you buy the regular version, it has little guards that you can put in place, like peg hole fillers right there. If you don't have this. This makes me wish I had bought more, if I'm honest with you. It's so nice. Sliding door. Oh, I can open up the rear doors, right? Let me show you that, because that's how I got the stuff out to begin with. And you can look all the way in on the back side. Just these magnets on this front one. All the others pop right into place. These just don't want to stay on quite as well. I mean, they stay on fine when you're moving it. It's if you bump it, then they are a little bit suspect. But like if you look in there, all the details. I'll take the camera down and show you, because this is worthy of a close-up. This thing is so nice. I'll show you here. See how easily that pops off. It's got magnets. And the magnets, and you just got to line it up just right, which I'm not even sure. Let me see, I got to use my other hand, because it's got the little hook point too. Oh, I cannot do this with one hand on camera, because the van keeps rolling further away. There we go. And that's fine. But like, you compare it to how this one just snaps right on, and especially this one. But they also are not dealing with gravity the same way that is. So, I mean, it stays fine. It doesn't fall off. It doesn't even wobble while you move it. But just look at the functioning doors, console, the back. So in this version, you get the back seats. Some of these are not, like, and I don't think that's a bad thing that this door just doesn't come sliding up. And back seat. I don't think it's a bad thing that you got to use, you know, two hands to open some of these doors or pop them out from the back, because you don't want these things just flopping around. Let me show you the driver's side here. Look at all this detail. Like, it's so cool. So cool. This one's a little easier to open because it does have a handle. These do have windows in the back. You can certainly use this for pictures, for all kinds of stuff. You see there's get the mirror we put in, the sieve in there, the gauge, all the different stuff, pedals. So cool. I'm sorry. Here's the skeleton. He can get in there, definitely. And he's about the size of a standard figure. I'm sorry, Elmo. So, a 6-inch figure. I should have shown you that, but there you go. That's what I was using for my tripod. Before we're done with toys, I'll show you the toys all over the table. Let's go slowly, kind of slowly, over each one, so you can see the things that they come with. We showed you those guys. Luna, Claudus. Look at that, Robert. You see Moonraw, Lionel, Mikey. Skeletons. Where's my Thunderian guard? Oh, there he is. And then Sanguinius. Yep. I think they killed it. What do you think, Chicken Elmo? Did they do great? Ramen?
Why did the chicken cross the playground? To get to the other slide.
Oh, that's true. Here comes Rufus. He sees Elmo. So that's it. Toys on the table. We will show you where some of this stuff goes. The Stranger Things and whatever. We're probably near the end of this video, but that may be a day or two from now. I wanted to get this open. I needed to deal with it, get stuff out for the trash, whatever. Okay, Elmo, again. But we'll check back in a little while. It's a little bit later. Had some things come in. if you watched the casino, you see that I have these items. And this is what we will be opening first. The Shang-Chi case of hobby boxes. The Shang-Chi Casino. So that's the mystery, not to be revealed yet. That's come in. They do come with little bonus packs. We'll probably open those up. And then I had my shoes come in. I hit on these Union shoes. I got early access. These Union Jordans. It's still the same day as before. Those are beautiful shoes. I'm very happy. So I put early access on them. This is gorgeous. That may be my favorite one that I own, Jordan 1. Like the yellow. I love it. So I did want to show you that. And here's the Stranger Things. You see the Demogorgon there. Got the 4 boys and 11. Hopper, Vecna. I think that's probably the end of the collection. I think. Who knows? They may make some more, but I like it. That's the Valaverse, the Vanguard. I parked the Ramen van there because my garage is full. It's full because I've got Super 7 figures in there. And the Ramen Racer is up here. So I'd like to get those two vehicles beside each other. But this will be good enough for the time being. I may rearrange this before Toylanta, but I just wanted to have it out where people can see it. Mess with it. Cards for later. Stranger Things is good. Sanguinius is going to be a problem. So that I may have to visit tomorrow because I'm going to have to take some things down to fit him in there. But I think we will call that for right now. We will play with the skeletons from Mythic Legions tomorrow because I got to heat those guys up. And we will deal with Sanguinius tomorrow. Just the next day, I got a little prize that arrived from our friends at Harvinger Studios, Savage Crucible. I was planning to buy this at Toylanta, the Shield of the Zera, but they sent me one. I appreciate those folks. Look at how good this guy looks. Yeah, kind of albino Lemurian. Really, really cool. Really cool. They included a list of the retailers that a lot of folks may not know. So there's quite a few retailers there that you can buy your Savage Crucible stuff. They've got some really cool things coming out here shortly. So you can freeze frame that. But like Big Bad, Eternity of Dreams, Nerdzoic, Horsehead, places you should be familiar enough with. This is their con exclusive figure. That will be at Toylanta and every convention they're at in 2025. After Toylanta, the next one is IshCon, which I do hope to be at. They give me a note here. The Shield of Zera, our final Lizard Lemurian for quite some time. Convention exclusive. 2025 conclusive with a K. Next two conventions, Toyland and IshCon. And let's see. Ooh, a wired good soft cape. Never before used waist and torso armor. Some really cool stuff. Oh, and another blind bag weapon and the possibility of pulling a Wave 2 card. Their next pre-order, March 21st. So as you're watching this, like now, and that is for Frazetta's Death Dealer. The Frazetta stuff they've been doing has been so good. It has looked so good. The next wave that's imminent very soon should have that. One of the Frazetta figures. The pre-order lasts approximately 5 weeks. Wave 2 is expected to ship out towards the end of May. Thanks to the folks at Harvinger Studios, Savage Crucible, for including us. They've sent several figures that we've got to take a look at. And maybe even we'll take a look at it out of the package here in a minute. But I want to reference that. So IshCon, Toylanta, this you have to be in person. Maybe at the end of the year, sometimes they put their conclusives up on pre-order if they have any left at the end of the year. So that could happen. Thanks to those folks for sending it. I think that one looks, I think that may be my favorite one yet. This albino lizard. It's super cool. But I want to get these skeletons into their home. And we do need to deal with upstairs our flying angel, winged blood angel buddy, who is just sitting on the table. We got to get him dealt with too. There we go. And this weird skeleton and miscellaneous shelf. The graveyard skeletons join the rainbow skeletons and the Hagnons and the convention exclusives. 2 more convention exclusives to be added to this shelf, but I think that works. I got the 2 masks on. I got the vampire parts on one of them, and then just kind of a standard open mouth skeleton. I think that works. Look at this beautiful figure. Got him on his stand like this because I think I'm going to put him up there. Not flying, standing, but up. But That is so nice. Warhammer stuff. Sanguinius. I just slid over a lot of these baby Yodas and little trinkets up here. And there was room for him to slide in between those two big statues. So I like it. And I chose that route because I didn't want to take those down, but B, you see how tall his wings are? I didn't want to display him without his wings. His wings are awesome. And I didn't think there was a good way to do it down there. So that's probably temporary, but it'll be there for a while. I'm also thinking about this. Can you see? Hold on. So that avenue, now that shredder cape is hard. That is not a soft goods cape. But you see there's a surface area there. I wonder if the dragonflies stand, if I can get it up there and have it be perched. That is something I might do before Toyland. Probably not on camera, but I am thinking about trying to get the dragonfly to be flying up there. I'm filming a little Instagram reel for this guy, the Shield of Dezera. I've got him out, so I thought I'd show him to you. Look at that print on that. The paint work is so good. It's so good. Chain, that's all new. Look at the heads. Wow. Those accessories he comes with, that's really good. That's everything he comes with. That's a surprise weapon. It's in the black bag. I got a kind of translucent purple rapier, maybe. I don't even know what you call that. Two-tone, very cool. Alternate heads are beautiful. And then you get a card. The card is in the back of the packaging. You take it out of the back. Oh, he falls down. Soft goods cape. He's got his potion there, his sword. I know, buddy. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff. So thanks again to the folks Harbinger Studios. The 28th. So the pre-order is live. Oh, 21st. I'm sorry. The pre-order is live. Lasts for 5 weeks. Get yourself Rosetta's Death Dealer. He looks beautiful. Thanks, folks. And I think that does it for this episode of Dub Life. I'm going to hang out with the pup. We'll see you next week for tons of Toylanta content. Probably see more of this guy. All that kind of stuff. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week. It'll be fun. Until then, squeeze it.